Hi, this is Jeff. The next question I've got is from Scott in Berkeley. And Scott, I want to thank you for your question because everybody's ego could use a stroke, and I appreciate it. Scott's question is, Jeff Runquist Wines are consistently great, every one of them across every vintage. How is that possible? I have never seen any other winery pull that off like Runquist. I've always been curious about this and wonder if there is a real answer to that question. Well, before we continue, I have to adjust the size of my hat, because my head just got bigger. But Scott, it's wonderful to hear you recognize that and appreciate it, because it's something we work very hard at. And it's not just winemaking that plays a role, though that attention to detail and making sure everything is, all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, plays a big part and a big role. But there's another role here that I don't think very many people have an appreciation for. And that is the fact that Margie and I are the sole owners of Jeff Runquist Wines. We don't have any partners, no shareholders. The only debt we have is what we owe on the mortgage of the vineyard adjacent to the winery. So we don't have some of the economic pressures that some of our colleagues do. So if a wine doesn't work, if a wine doesn't taste right, if Margie's not happy with it, if I'm not happy with it, you never see it. It doesn't happen very often, but on occasion it does. And it's just the integrity of not putting anything into the bottle that Margie and I aren't proud of. So that has a lot to do with it. That's just, I don't know, you call it integrity. We just do not want to put a wine in the bottle. Some things sneak by us, we'll taste them later on, and we think maybe we could have done a little better. But we think that about all our wines. There's always a tweak here, or a little added, something extra that we like in the wine that we would have liked if there was a little more of. So it's quality control, it's good relationships with growers, it's consistency, it's grapes coming from the same vines and the same rows from the same vineyards year in and year out that have established a track record of quality. And we don't deviate from that. We don't pursue marketplace opportunities. If somebody has grapes available for sale and they're heavily discounted or they're surplus, that's not part of our plan. That's not who we are. And we don't pursue them. So we stick to our guns and our vineyards, our grower partners, and we don't look to take advantages of cycles and changes in the marketplace. We're out to deliver the highest quality wines we can. And a lot of it has to do with our relationship with our growers and then the quality and the effort we put into it here at the winery. It's always very gratifying to hear somebody say that about our wines, that there's not a dog amongst them, or they're always good and that you like them. And that's very gratifying, and we hope that's what's going to get us over this next hurdle. And thanks for your compliment, and I hope I was able to answer your question. Thanks.